very much, Hugo. Let's go to Harry Cole. Lastly, Harry Cole of The Sun.
Thank you, Prime Minister. A question for Professor Van Tam. I know you can't give us a magical number of how many people will need to be vaccinated before we can begin to lift some measures, but can you envisage a world, perhaps in the winter, a new normal, where masks and hand sanitizer just become part of everyday life? And Prime Minister, I don't think I heard you give a direct answer to Mace's question there. Is this a Brexit bonus? Have we beaten the world to this because we're free from Brussels? And are you concerned that 70 of your MPs were unable to back you last night? And aren't you staring at a defeat in February? Or what are you going to do to win over your own party on your tiers system, given they're in open mutiny?
Well, JVT, do you want to go first?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Prime Minister. So, Harry, to your question, I'll answer it in kind of 3 chunks, if I may. Number 1, I don't think we're going to eradicate coronavirus ever. I think it's going to be with humankind forever. Secondly, I think we may get to a point where coronavirus becomes a seasonal problem. I don't want to draw too many parallels with flu, but possibly that is the kind of way we would learn to live with it. And the third point is, do I think there will come a big moment where we kind of, have a massive party and throw on masks and hand sanitizer and say that's it, it's behind us, like the end of the war? No, I don't. I think those kind of habits that we've learnt from that clearly stop the spread of other respiratory viruses, such as flu, will perhaps persist for many years, and that may be a good thing if they do.
Yes, it may be a good thing, or on the other hand, we may want to get back to life as pretty much as close to normal. But anyway, I have high hopes that that eventually the vaccine will make a very, very significant difference to the way we live our lives. But Harry, on your point about why we're lucky enough to be in this position on vaccines, again, I'm going to exercise a self-denying audience my fabled diplomacy and tact, and just say I think that this is something that has been we've been working on. The NHS has been working on for a long time. The vaccine task force, many people have been working on this very hard for a long time. I pay tribute to all of them. And as for what might happen in future decisions of the House of Commons on where we should go in the tiers, I totally understand people's frustrations with the tiering system. I understand people who feel frustrated because they feel they're in the wrong tier. They've been attracted into a too high a tier by proximity to as local and as to acquire agency in this and to get a test, squeeze the disease, kick COVID out even before the vaccine comes.
So Harry, I'd like to come back because I do like to be challenged when I have perhaps not made myself clear, and the Prime Minister has picked me up on this occasion, and it's quite all right in public.
I didn't mean to challenge.
No, but it's quite all right because it gives me a chance to clarify what I mean here. I do not think the government will continue to have to recommend social distancing, masks and hand sanitizer forever and a day. I hope we will get back to a much more normal world. But the point I was trying to make was, do I think possibly some of those personal habits for some people will persist longer and perhaps become enduring for some people? Yes, I think that's possible.
As in the Far East?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, who knows? Who knows? Thank you very much, everybody. That concludes the session for today. Thanks, Harry.